Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever Series 2, the Great Lakes. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. Last time out, we were in Chicago and we were doing a lot of this, which is upgrading the roads and neatening the roads up, ensuring that we're going to be able to manage the traffic flow as best as we possibly can. And you can see that it has made a significant difference. Trucks can go in and out of this cargo or this freight yard very easily, or far better than before anyway. Traffic seems to be flowing better. It doesn't seem to be, obviously you have idiot drivers like this one in the red Austin and this blue what looks like a Chevy Silverado, you know, being very silly, but on the whole it seems to be running very well. Today we're going to be moving over to Detroit and Toledo, maybe even Toronto, Hamilton, and trying to do the same thing in preparation for pushing the rest of the freight in, pushing the rest of the buses in, and actually getting this series wrapped up. So make sure you stay tuned for the next 20 to 25 minutes for that. Alright, so here we are in Detroit, and we're going to look at seeing how we are possibly going to improve this. I mean, compared to Chicago, if you just have a look at this, if I get rid of there we go, just looking at that is a far neater layout than that. There's just something about this layout is not neat. In fact, even in Britain, that would be classed as a very messy layout, and our layouts are not grid patterned or anything like that. That's a really messy layout. So we're going to have to see how to improve this, and as you can see, a lot of the roads in Detroit are still running these old roads. So let's get straight on with it, not messing about with any time, and let's have a look at what we have. So we have no slim large streets. Now I want to make use of slim large streets as opposed to these large streets here, apart from where we can just put these large streets in. For example, we've got this, so this section could have large streets. Yep, so we're going to do that. So this section can all have large streets, and we're going to upgrade this to ensure that we have large streets all the way down to here. And I guess there needs to be large street going along this section too, and over to Toledo. And I guess I really want the large street to be extending this way, which it seems to be able to do quite nicely. Yep, that works for me. That works for me. Okay, so that's the large street area done there. Can we fit one along here? Kind of. No. Along here maybe? Yes. And then we're about to switch. We'll switch some of those large streets over to extra large streets very shortly. Right, for example, that's a very large street for some reason. So what we're now going to do is, now we're going to look at this and figure out where can we put extra large streets in, and where is it going to look right and wrong. Okay. Right, this looks like this needs to be, I think this one here needs to be an extra large street. This one here in the middle needs to be an extra large street, and that one out there needs to be an extra large street. That's what I feel. So we're going to try it. So we're going to go for slim extra large street, and it seems to be happy. It seems to be happy with that, because as I said, we're going to start pushing a lot of stuff through this. Okay. No complaints so far. No complaints there. Aha! Now we're going to have complaints. Okay, well let's finish off this area first. Ensure that this is all done. So that's all done. Now where are the complaints stemming from? It's happy over here. It's happy there. It's just here. And you know what? I'm going to do that anyway. I think we need to ensure that we're going to have the extra large streets available along the majority of this. And then I think it's down this way we go. Now I feel like this would be okay with just being large streets, in all honesty. Yeah, I feel like this is okay with just being large streets, so I'm happy with that. Then, what about this being extra large? It's happy to take it. Well, it's not happy here though. So, in fact, we're actually going to swap this out for slim, large streets instead. Let's ensure that they are slim, large streets all the way down to there, and that over there, and right, where are we going to go slim, large streets up to? We can't go down that way. It's got to be up and across here. So that looks pretty good. And then if we just slim down these streets, see, this will help us actually maintain some sort of decent pattern to the roads we have. Down there, where do we head out? We head out here. Yep, this all should... Oh, that was a mistake. That was a very big mistake. It's fine. That will be fixed soon, I'm sure. That's not the street I want. That's the street I want. That's not even the street I want, but it's okay. I'm sure they'll build up back there very quickly. I hope. Okay. That looks pretty good to me for now. Now, roads I don't like. Road connections I don't like. I don't like this one. Okay, you're being a bit of a pain. That's better. That's a much better connection. I'm going to route you back in like that to avoid a disaster there. Then I'm going to route you across. It's not exactly the grid I'm after. That's what I want. Okay. I will then get rid of you, bring you up like that, bring you across, and we can just straighten that off just a little bit. And I'll bring you across as a very slim road from there, like that. That road doesn't have to continue. That helps us out there. That's pretty good. I'd like something that runs along the shoreline here, because I feel like this space here is just wasted. So what if I were to give me a medium street? Yep, we'll destroy... Okay. That's better. Much better. And then if I get rid of you, that should allow buildings to spawn along the back of this. That should be good. That's going to help us there. And similarly, I don't know, I guess I should have a shoreline following along this side, but I'm going to leave that for now like so. And then actually, not entirely, I'm going to continue this road like this. There we go. Smoother, much smoother. I'm happy with that, or should I say happier with that. Let's move from there over to having a look at this. Now we've got a great whopping gap in the middle right here. Now this is a bit silly. I do like the idea of having a park there though, so with that in mind, I'm going to plant trees there. which doesn't really look that great, but there we go. I'm going to plant trees there. Just gives a nice little park sort of area. So I'm happy with that, even though it's a bit of a gap where we can't actually put anything in. I don't like this road connection as it is, but I'm not sure if I don't think there's much we can do about it. That whole going in and out, it's just not, it's not something I'm liking. We'll get rid of that road too. And I think we should probably put another small or medium? Medium, right there. That works. That will give us something there to have. That's a nice road that goes from large to medium to small. I'm happy with that. That's the main road there. That road's okay. That road's okay. This is okay going down there. What's that like going across? That's fine. This is a bit annoying. This goes from... yeah, I don't like this one. I can turn that... no, I need a slim medium street then. There we go. Better. Much better. So any of those roads that seem to be changing size without having a junction that's peeling off with the same size street on it is annoying me. So I'm going to try and fix that. This is okay. This is okay. This is okay. This is okay. Especially those that change middle of the street. For example, like this one. See? I'd rather just have this as a slim large street. Like that. Done. Easy as pie. Okay. I mean, this looks a little bit odd. I will admit, but the road does go around that direction. So I'm okay with that. That's okay. These look okay. That all looks okay. That one's okay because that goes to nowhere yet, pretty much. That's alright, that's alright. That runs okay. That road I probably am going to want to fix. I'd rather have something that runs alongside here to try and get some more buildings building up as opposed to this square structure. So should I do that? If I get rid of those and run this along here, then we'll have buildings coming up there, and then it can go back in. Yeah, let's do that. Let's quickly do that. So how am I going to do this? No, give me just a slim medium street. Okay, that's not going to happen. That's not going to work the way I want it to. Unless I do this to it. Now, how would a normal medium street pan out here? Actually, pretty good. Yeah, actually, that pans out a lot better than I thought. That's perfect. Well, as close to perfect as I'm going to get. And then I guess... I feel like I'm not leaving myself space to do upgrades if I need to, but no, I don't like that. Yep, that works for me. That works for me quite nicely. Okay, so that's that bit done. That should help us get cargo around and ease up any traffic problems that we may have, which I'm sure we will at some point. So we'll quickly save that, move on to Toronto right now. I only have a few minutes in this episode, but we're going to see. I think Toronto's in a better state than Detroit in some ways. So let's have a look here. You see, it's a little bit I know it looks more of a mess, but in many ways it is cleaner. It is cleaner than Detroit. Not here, of course. But it is cleaner in many ways than Detroit. Let's just clean this up a tad. There we go. Just ensure that these hills look a little bit better. Okay. Right, so how are we going to fix these? Right. This double road looks a bit odd, but anyway, let's move in from this side. So apparently they want to start building out here. I'm not against that. If they want to build out here, they can. As long as they don't start building on top of the hill, which they shouldn't be able to, because they can hardly get on top of the hill, as you can see. I mean, there's really no way of them getting up there. And if they do, I'll just start deleting it. But okay, that comes in there, that comes in there, that's pretty good. Let's see what the major roads and major issues are going to be. Now, this road is definitely a problem. So at the moment, this is a, what is it? A medium street? I don't actually know what this is. There's no way that's a large street, right? No, it's not a large street. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and upgrade this to a slim large street. It is a large street. Yeah, it is a large street. But we're going to try and upgrade it all to a slim large street with road marking so we can actually see what we're having a look at. I have to admit, I don't particularly like some of the design choices of the AI in this. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. But if we just narrow these down quite nicely, why is the construction not possible there? Okay, we're going to have a look at that at some point. Let's just continue narrowing this down, because as we narrow it, it will start looking better. That's going to need some work. There you go. You can just see right there immediately. It just looks better when it's all got the correct sizes. There we go. Oh, I'm wondering if this could ever become an extra large street. No, you see, it's just none of this was ever wide enough for an extra large street apart from up there. So it all had to be a slim large street. But that doesn't mean that it's not good enough to actually drive on. There we go. And there, look, see here, we can fix that up a little bit. Although that doesn't look ideal, but we can fix it up somewhat. Okay. Then where do you want to go? Around here, down here, across here, right up here, across here. There we go, we're getting there. We are getting there. Right, and here comes the little confusion. So if this becomes an extra large and then this one here does, suddenly it doesn't want to. Okay, so realistically these shouldn't be an extra large street. These should just be medium streets like that. In fact, that one should probably be a small street. Yeah, so we've got the medium street that goes straight across and then the small street that goes along there. Okay. These streets seem to be slim large. Yeah. So now this, I think, really should be... There we go. That's good, that's good. That can remain small until we need to upgrade it. Right, none of that can be worked on. This can. So we neaten that up. Now I wonder if we go back to this, will it allow us to do it? No. Why is this? Right, so what if I made this a slim medium street? Like that. And then went for a slim large street there. There we go. That's it. That's what I needed. Yeah, that's what I needed. Good. That goes across there. That goes across there. That's absolutely fine. We've got an expansion of the road here, it seems. That doesn't necessarily need to be expanded. So keep that slim up to there. And then this is a smaller street where only the freight goes down. I wonder whether it's actually worth us now doing, you know, doing what we wanted to do initially. I really like this idea of these two going in like that though. But I think that's a fairly big improvement already to the road network in... Yeah, that's a fairly big improvement to the road network in Toronto, and of course in Detroit as well. So let's go over to Detroit, and that's where we're going to end this episode. Let's see. Good view. That looks like a good view. Come on. Oh, autosave, thank you. Telling me that it's the end of the episode anyway. Give me a better view than that. That's a much nicer view. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transports Fever Series 2, The Great Lakes, and then Series 3, The Great Western Railway. Leave a comment in the comments box below, letting me know what you think. Don't forget to support me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ECGadget. Your supports will be massively appreciated. It would really help me out. Plus, you'll get sneak peeks of the development of Season 3, The Great Western Railway, and you'll get to give me some input and really help me out on all of that, so please do consider doing that. If you're not watching this on Twitch, don't forget to follow me on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/ECGadget. You'll also find me on social media, that is Twitter and Instagram, at ECGadgetLP. That is all from me, and I'll see you guys next time in Transports Fever Series 2, The Great Lakes.